Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D, and today's tarot card of the day from the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Three of Bows and Fulfillment. And, as I looked at this card earlier, we talked about it, and we kind of talked about it from the perspective of, coming up from the past beyond. I was looking at this figure, coming up, and talked about his robes and everything like that. And I think today I'm going to take a different, Spirit's telling me to, say, hey, this is a guy that you're greeting here. So fulfillment, let's talk about that a little bit. I look at threes as kind of like a creativity type event, whether that's a three of stones, three of arrows, three of cups. There's something being created in those. So, I see threes as being like a creative number. And bows is all about fire energy. Okay, so taking action. And, if you were this figure walking up, you're in action. You're moving forward. All right, possibly, greeting somebody else, or, just, out for that walk, enjoying, the paths that you're on. Maybe it's your spiritual path. Maybe it's your spiritual journey. All right, and fulfillment to me is when you've reached that goal or you reach that desire, okay, and you're satisfied. All right, that hey, I've got this accomplished, and it's time to create new goals. All right, now this is the beginning of the year, so many of us have put New Year's resolutions out there or whatnot. And, maybe that goal is to lose 10 pounds. Maybe that goal is to, increase your finances by 10%. Maybe that goal is to, be able to lift a certain amount of weight, okay, or bike farther, or run faster, or run farther, all right? Maybe do a marathon, maybe do an Ironman, maybe just get off the couch and do a 5K, okay? All right, those are all great goals to get moving, and it's action. All right, all it takes is action. So, what Spirit is doing is it's nourishing you, giving you that inner security and inner joy. Okay, you've met your goal, you've met your desires. All right, and you can give yourself a little pat on the back for doing that, but what that does is it gives you a sense of accomplishment. Like, hey, I actually did this. Yeah, I had some help. Maybe some friends gave me some, some encouragement. Maybe they went running with me, or maybe they went biking with me, or, helped me out with the weights, or, maybe you got a good project at work, where, it felt fulfilling, that it had value, or added value to your workday. All right. And maybe you get rewarded for it this year. All right, and what that does is that sense of accomplishment, that sense of fulfillment opens you up spiritually, okay, with the universe and with the spirit world, okay, to fill you up with more energy going forward, okay, to give you that self-confidence, to give you that self-esteem of, hey, I solved this. I set a goal, I set a desire, and this is what I did. And a great example of that is, the Spirit's Path. I talked about it before years ago. The idea was to, do this from any beach in the world. And, I proved in the month of December that I could do it from Oahu every day, producing videos and, sending them out to YouTube. And, that was a desire, that was a goal. And I met that goal. I was fearful of it, but I took that challenge on, and I've gotten more confident as I move forward. Okay, and as you're walking down this path, okay, as you're walking down your spiritual path, you're gaining knowledge, okay, and, maybe it's time to set another quest, on what to do next. Let's take it, another step, and that's all about our steps of evolution, moving forward, okay, because the quest that you are on and the knowledge you have gained has actually helped you become more balanced and focused. And, if you look at the robe, the two dragons or two serpents, two snakes, however you want to look at that, they're balanced together. They're intertwining, okay? And that energy that's coming down from spirit is giving you that balance, all right, balanced energy, all right, to keep you motivated, to keep you focused, to keep you moving forward, all right, to keep that creativity going, to keep that fire energy going, that action energy, all right. And like I said before, what that does is that promotes confidence. That promotes strength and peace within ourselves, that inner knowing, that inner peace, that inner stillness, okay, just grows by leaps and bounds. And when your spirit sees that, all right, and you become more in tune with your spirit and you're on your spiritual journey and your spiritual path, okay, you can not so much be bold and aggressive, but know that, hey, any task that I come upon, I know I can tackle, all right, and I know I can be successful. It may not be, successful, in 3 hours or 3 days or 3 weeks, but somewhere down the line, I know I'm going to meet that goal, okay? And as you continue to move forward with that inner strength, with that balance, you stay committed to those goals. You're more dedicated to going forward, okay? And I'm sure there are days that it's kind of like, you know what? I don't want to do this, But if you stay focused on it and you bite it off a little bit and you say, you know what? I'm going to tackle this right now. It's 10 minutes worth of my time, 15 minutes worth of my time, an hour out of my day, whatever, okay? But I'm going to tackle it, all right? Again, that's that stepping stone, all right, that you can move towards to achieve those goals and the desires, all right? With every plan, there's many steps, however you want to look at it, all right? If you want to lose 10 pounds, guess what? You have to lose 1 pound first. And that may take you, 10 times to do it. But if you do it 1 pound at a time, guess what? Once you get there, you've got that sense of accomplishment, a sense of fulfillment. Another aspect of that is the more confident you get in yourself, the more strength that you gain out of this, the more knowledge, the more wisdom, others see this. Others see that inner joy, okay? That self-confidence that you have, that self-esteem that you have by reaching those goals. Others see that in you, okay? And they look at that and they say, wow, he's actually working towards something, or she's actually working towards something. And that inner spirit then shines out onto others, okay? And that's the love emanating from you, okay? Wanting them to go ahead and, take those small steps on their journeys, be that rah-rah type of guy or rah-rah type of girl, for them as they're working on things, okay? When they see that inner spirit coming out of you and they're getting excited about it, all right, and that love is emanating upon them, that allows them to gain some trust and some security and, other characteristics like that, to help build the community that you're in, whether it's a work community, a relationship community, a community of, yoga practitioners, all right? When they see that self-confidence coming out of you and it radiates onto them, okay, that tells them that, hey, we're in this together. I'm not doing this alone. I've got support. I've got a network that'll help me meet my goals, that help me meet my desires, all right? So that inner energy is a beacon for others to follow, all right? So last time I talked about, maybe you were this guy walking up to the path. This time I'm talking about, I'm walking down this path, or you're walking down this path, and you meet this guy, all right? This figure, this robed figure, with the bow in his right hand and his left hand, held out to say hi. All right, there's a gateway of which the other 2 bows are planted firmly in the ground. And you're walking down this path and you've got that inner knowing, that inner guidance, that inner security, that glow, it's about you. And he recognizes that, okay? And he or she, looks at that and says, you know what? Hi, how are you doing? You've made it this far. Congratulations. All right. Here you have an opportunity. All right. I'm balanced. You're balanced. We are one with nature. All right. Welcome on the journey. Welcome on this path. Welcome to your spiritual path, and I'm here to guide you. Okay? Now you can go right or you can go left. But guess what? I'm going to be walking right there with you. All right? I've got the bow in my hand. I'm ready to loose the arrows if I have to. All right? But that is your decision. All right? What is it that you want to be fulfilled with? Where are your desires taking you? Okay? How can this archer, this bowman, okay, help you meet the goals and desires that you have set? All right, well, that's the 3 of bows, fulfillment from the Wildwood Tarot deck. Leave your comments down below and like that, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. This is Dee from the Spirit's Path.